for Thursday the 25th of January. Welcome to another update. On the weather scene, tropical via the Force 13's Australia Oceania Channel. We have a flood watch for the northwest Boda Park coastal rivers, Northern Territory. Let's look at the satellite view of the region. Monsoonal conditions continuing and are expected to bring flooding to the northwest top end over the long weekend. Low number 1, 1004 millibars, 13 south at 099 east. Low 2, 1002 near 14 south 114. And a developing 1. Low 3, 997 millibars, located 15 south 131 east. That could be Invest 90S, which was X90P. And coming across into the South Pacific, low 1001 millibars, located 11 south 161 degrees east. That is the southern tip of the Solomon Islands, and a strong wind warning in place for the Beagle Boda Park coast. The satellite view of the Australian southwestern Pacific region. Bureau Meteorology is forecasting a tropical low which could form into a TC over the weekend in the Coral Sea. Latest Bureau Meteorology's total forecast of rainfall scale. Right hand side of the screen, and again it's the blue, purple, pink and red. One could ask, what's going on with these multiple systems on the radar? Now we're going to have a look at 90S track. And I'm of the opinion that it'll most likely track back towards the Gulf of Carpentaria, but I think that's less of a possibility at this point in time. Although this particular model is showing recurvish or recurving. The latest NOAA floaters on 90S. Sea surface temperature remains a very healthy 33-34 for the Gulf of Carpentaria region. And from looking at these floaters, where is the low level circulation centered? The Global Tropics Hazard and Benefits Outlook, this is the latest, and it's divided into 2 weeks. And the information's at the bottom of the second week image. It's a red and white zone. And the weather office over there in Nandi, Fiji, here's their latest chart. They have the 1003 to the northeast, east-northeast of Bougainville Island. The upper environmental information, the 850 millibar vorticity, 3 areas of interest are clearly shown on this image. The upper level divergence, and very healthy over the 3 areas of interest, invest or tropical low. Wind shear remains a critical component in the Coral Sea region, and it's Bureau Meteorology's nightmare in forecasting. The 24-hour shear tendency. Now we have a look at Invest 91S. 10.2 degrees south, 79.4 degrees east, winds 15 knots, central pressure remains at 1010. And here's some tracks on the VES. And again, we will continue to bring updated information on this developing but stored tropical scene. This is Invest 91. Could it curve towards WA? Now here's some floaters on the Invest. But this one is starting to take shape. Joy Typhoon Warning Centre isn't on board for any of these systems. GFS total precipitable water in inches. Scale is the bottom of the screen, and you can actually see the low pressure systems, and we could see one follow each other looking at this particular run. And here's a look at pressure and wind. This is a GFS model. And look at them tracking east of the Cape York down to the east of, I think it's Vanuatu. Now we have a look at the western region, and you can clearly see the one to the south of the Northern Territory. There are 2, there's Invest 91 and one closer to the northwest WA coast. 850 millibar vorticity, upper level of divergence. Wind shear. The shear tendency. Now we look at the instability from 10 AM to 10 PM tonight. And this is the wind probability, wind speeds. These are in 3 hourly periods. storm probability and note the small area in purple.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.